Leave me alone, I don't wanna talk anymore. On my phone, baby, I don't want to adore you. No, just keep the Glock in the car, we get out on you, Lord. I've been living so wrong up in this world.
Alright, man. KSI, Joe Fournier, going at it May 13th, I believe. Very interesting fight, if you ask me. Joe Fournier is a 9-0 pro boxer. KSI really only has one professional win over Logan Paul. Joe Fournier has obviously been boxing a lot longer than KSI has. So it's really an uphill battle for KSI. It is possible he wins this fight, and honestly, it's more likely that he does win this fight than he loses it. So we'll see what happens. I do think Joe Fournier is overlooking KSI. I don't think KSI is overlooking Joe Fournier, so that'll probably help KSI. Again, very interesting, right? On paper, KSI is not supposed to win this fight. I mean, a 9-0 pro boxer versus a YouTuber. I mean, it's the same thing with Jake Paul that we experience every single fight. These guys are not supposed to do this, right? Jake Paul is not supposed to go in there and knock out Tyron Woodley. He's not supposed to go in there and last 8 rounds with Tommy Fury. KSI is not supposed to go in there and basically knock out a professional boxer in Luis Pineda, right? KSI is not supposed to go in there and knock out Joe Fournier or beat Joe Fournier in any kind of way, right? And it's probably going to happen, let's be real. I don't think Joe Fournier wins this fight, but I don't think it's going to be easy for KSI. Again, we'll see what happens when it goes down May 13th. Definitely the hardest challenge for KSI yet, obviously. Some people will say Logan Paul is a harder challenge. I'm sorry, I disagree there. Joe Fournier, 9-0 pro boxers. I'm sorry, this is going to be a lot harder fight than Logan Paul, right? Joe Fournier is not going to be gun-shy. He's not going to be scared to throw with KSI like Logan Paul was. So again, yeah, it's going to be much harder than the Logan Paul fight for KSI. But we'll see what happens, man. I am expecting KSI to win. I'm expecting KSI to find some way to win. I really am. If I had to pick now, I think he can knock Joe out. I really do. He has the power, right? He has the speed. Like I said, Joe Fournier is overlooking KSI, which I think is a mistake. We'll see. You know, I think KSI is a lot harder opponent than Joe Fournier makes it seem. I don't think Joe Fournier has learned yet from Jake Paul and KSI and Logan Paul that these guys aren't supposed to do what they're able to do. I mean, Joe Fournier is still overlooking KSI, and I think that's going to cost him. I really do. I think KSI is going to come in there and possibly knock out Joe Fournier. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Who you think is winning this fight. Maybe we'll go into more detail later on. It's still a little less than a month away. But yeah, man, y'all let me know who you got winning.